Yeah, it's sort of gone from cat and mouse to cat and cat. I think it'll stop soon, quiet down, and then start up again. China's in this for the long haul. They want people to know that Obama may come to town now and then, but they're here 24/7, forever and ever, and they're going to be pushing this for as long as they can because they're in it for the long game, and they want to see how much they can get away with each time. So it'll probably settle down maybe after the Azyan summit, but it'll start up again. We'll be back at this point time and time again for the next few years.
Wouldn't you say that one cat is bigger than the other in this case with China versus Vietnam, since I believe China, in the statement to the Global Times, which is a communist-linked party newspaper, says, yeah, so what? We're going to put this rig into your waters. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, you're right. It's sort of like a big tiger versus Hello Kitty in terms of War of the Felines. But Hello Kitty's cuter, and also in this case, Hello Kitty happens to be right. So Vietnam has international law on its side and the support of most of its neighbors, not all like Cambodia, but many like the Philippines, and of course, America's watching. So China may think might is right and it can try and bully its neighbors, but Vietnam has the law on its side, and hopefully China will take world opinion into consideration when it acts.
And it's also noteworthy to note that Hello Kitty has a far bigger market share, I would think, than probably the tiger or leopard out there. Sean, where does the U.S. fall into all of this? I mean, Obama just came over here, stopped off and had noodles in 4 countries and went back and made a bunch of speeches, which he's really best at. They're going to have to send the Pacific Fleet here, send a few destroyers here and there, just to keep an eye on things and kind of show them, what they have.
Well, we have had destroyers dock in Vietnam, and we paid lip service to the rule of law and code of conduct and chastised China for its 9-dash line, which violates internationally recognized norms of giving countries 200 nautical miles of territorial waters off their coastline. But Vietnam is not the Philippines. Vietnam's not a democracy. It's not a U.S. ally. We don't have troops there. So while we might scold China for what it does, I don't think we would actually militarily intervene to defend Vietnam the way we might, depending on how it all went down in the case of an attack on the Philippines.
All right, Sean, I'm going to take this opportunity also to talk about the dysfunction in Thailand. The third premier ousted on a judicial vote in 8 years. I mean, this country, investors are thinking, well, at what point can I trust that my gaffles are going to be safe in this country, given all the political shenanigans? How do you see things playing out?
I love Thailand. I spent 3 months there 14 years ago for work. I always appreciate the democracy, general lack of censorship, one of the few cities that lets me rollerblade in the street without getting stopped by the cops like in Hong Kong. But I think Thailand, I'm sad to say, is broken. I think you can have another election, the red shirts are going to win again, or whatever they call themselves then, and the intellectual Bangkok elites who think they know better than the masses are not going to like it. So again, sort of like the South China Sea, I think we're going to be back in this position. I wouldn't say Thailand is on the brink of civil war, but it does seem like it's 2 countries within one state, upcountry and the city, and I don't see it being resolved anytime soon.